Home keyless entry is still a pretty new phenomenon that's starting to gain popularity amongst smart home enthusiasts. The thing is, with only a handful of options out there, it's easy to separate yourself from the pack, and for all the right or wrong reasons. The August Smart Lock was one that caught my eye because not only did it allow you to use your existing house keys, but it prided itself on easy installation, needing only a Phillips head screwdriver in about 15 minutes. Really? I'll be the judge of that. Let's take a look at the August Smart Lock and installing it to your door. So there is one thing that it has going for it right away. Literally all you do need to do for installation is have a Phillips head screwdriver. I pulled the existing inner half of my deadbolt off before the video to save us some time. Make sure you tape the outer half of your deadbolt to your front door. Once you remove the inner screws, there's really nothing to keep it sitting on most doors, so it might just fall off if you don't hold it in place somehow. First, select the right backing plate. This is done by sticking your deadbolt's main screws through the screw holes. If they fit straight, you've got the right fit. I've done this enough times now that I knew number 2 was my go-to here. Screw the backing plate and mount it to your door and the rest of the deadbolt. Be careful you don't screw too tightly because it will impact the rest of the installation. From here, you need to figure out which mounting peg you need as it varies by brand. The owner's manual has an easy-to-follow legend though, and to be on the safe side, I'd test it out before you started the next step. Next, stick that peg in the back of the August lock itself and pull open the wings. Now be careful that you haven't screwed the mounting plate in too far, as if you get too much resistance on this next step, you could snap one of the wings even though they are made of metal. Fit and snap that deadbolt into place. Your next step is to pull open the battery plate. The whole system is basically magnetic, so just press down counterclockwise and it should basically slide off. The batteries come pre-installed in the housing, so all you have to do is remove that piece of plastic and the unit powers on. That's the main installation. Seriously. Even while filming this video and doing things for effect, the installation only took me about 5 minutes total. Next, set the lock up with the August app. I registered ahead of time, and this is actually the most time-consuming step, requiring multiple verification points. It probably took twice as long as it did to install the hardware itself. It doesn't take very long for the lock itself to sync up with your smartphone. In fact, it all happens with the push of a button. You don't need to write down or input any serial numbers at all. The device and phone locate each other automatically and do all the work for you. There is one last step here, and that's to calibrate the lock with your door by locking and unlocking manually. I'll speed this step up and get to the fun part where it opens and closes with your smartphone. And that's it. It's definitely the easiest smart home device I've ever installed, and I think you'll agree once you bring it home and get it set up yourself. The August Smart Lock is now available at Best Buy and online at bestbuy.ca.